Hi, I'm Pastor David with Declaration Church. And how often do you find yourself actually able to think about nothing? The reason I ask is I remember growing up, I was always around my family. We spent a lot of time together with grandparents and parents and cousins. We spent a lot of time together at my grandparents' house. And if you're a part of my family, one of the ways you know you've been fully accepted into the family is that you get teased. Teasing is just an integral part of how we show love for one another in my family. And it's really common to someone make a mistake, someone says something wrong, a slip of the tongue, for that to linger and be rehashed over and over again. And my grandmother, a lot of times, whenever anybody started to tease my grandmother, when it got to a point where it needed to stop, would say, "You be still. You be still." And that meant, hey, I'm the boss here. That's enough. It's time to quit. And be still can mean a lot of different things in our culture. And if you've been through the Bible any number of times, or if you've attended church, or you've read any number of different devotional books, things along those lines, you've probably at some point come across the phrase, "be still and know that I am God." And it's a lot easier said than done in my personal life and in my experience, because there's so much noise around us every day. And there's so much noise for me in here. I struggle to quiet my mind. And a few years ago, I started to challenge myself to take time in silence, to simply be still before God. And what I found is as soon as I start to just close my eyes and try to be quiet and in the moment and experience God's presence, my head would be completely flooded with thoughts of things that I needed to do now, things I needed to do the next day, things that had happened over the day. All these thoughts, these questions, these concerns, these issues would be flooding into my brain, and I struggled to be still. Maybe you're the same way. I know that men a lot of times will respond when a woman asks, "Hey, what are you thinking?" with nothing. And sometimes that's true. I'll be honest. There are times if I'm sitting down and I'm watching a football game, I'm watching a movie, I'm not really thinking. I'm just kind of absorbing what's in front of me. But any other time, I find it hard to quiet my mind, to just be still. I came across this verse today after a time of silence where I had struggled for a while to quiet my mind. I've gotten out of practice a little bit with it, and I'm really trying to get back into the practice of sitting and being still in God's presence. And I came across this verse in Psalm 37. Psalm 37, verse 7, and there are three phrases I want to share with you. I'm going to read the verse, and then I'm going to talk about those three phrases individually. And the first, let's read that in the ESV together. It says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices." The three phrases I want to draw your attention to today are be still, wait patiently, and fret not. When I tried to be still before the Lord, one of the things that I struggle with is just all of the thoughts of how I should be using my time to be productive, to get things done. And that's really a big part of our society. We're constantly being told we need to be good managers of our time. We need to make sure that we're making the best use of those things. We even use Bible verses sometimes to support that idea. Oh, make the most of your time, for the days are evil. And we don't have an unlimited amount of time. We have a limited amount of time here, so we need to make the most of it. And all of that is true. But at the same time, it's balanced in Scripture with the idea of rest. God actually commanded his people in the Old Testament to stop being productive for a 24-hour period of time, to rest. We're really bad at that. I'm really bad at that. To be still, to take time to quiet my mind and get past the feelings of guilt is one of the most important things for me in recharging and being able to let go of stress and anxiety, which brings me to the second thing, and that's wait patiently. That second phrase, wait patiently. Wait patiently for God. Waiting patiently is not a strong suit of people in our society. In fact, it's getting worse and worse all the time as technology improves so that we wait less and less. Amazon gives free 2-day shipping. If it's not here in 2 days, why in the world should I wait any longer? I should be able to go out and get it immediately. Our coffee takes less time. We have instant coffee pods. It takes 30 seconds, 60 seconds to get coffee. We don't have to wait for coffee. We don't have to wait for food because we have microwaves. And we just aren't used to waiting. We like things to happen quickly. And yet God is all about timing. And if the timing's not right, He's not going to move. He's going to wait. And so it's important for us to learn how to wait patiently, being still in His presence, allowing Him to move as He sees fit and when He sees fit. And the last phrase is fret not. With all these things going on around us and all these things going on in our heads, a lot of it is connected to concern and worry and fretting about the future and about the present and about the past even. But I find that I am much better at not being concerned and anxious and fretting if I'm able to take time to sit and be still in God's presence and allow Him to remind me that He's God and I'm not. I'm not Him, and I shouldn't try to be, because He's way better at that job than I am, even when I try to be in control, because I am a recovering control freak and a recovering perfectionist. So I hope this helps you. As you come across any situations that confront you today that cause you to start to fret and to worry, and as your mind begins to run rampant and go from place to place to place and just running, I hope you'll be able to take some time, sit back, take a deep breath, and relax, and remember to be still. Wait patiently for the Lord and fret not. If these videos are helping you, I hope that you'll give them a like and subscribe to this channel. If this video helped you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I hope that these will continue to be a blessing. Keep watching for more videos on Scripture and what it means to me as we go forward. As always, I'm Pastor David, and I'm out.